In this video, we will see how to allocate the CADR ranges for the different subnets. Say for example, we have a big subnet group assigned to us. Say for example, it is 10.22.32.0/22. This is the whole subnet range which is assigned to us. Now we need to divide this subnet range for our public subnet web and our private subnets app and another private subnet DB. Now from the subnet range we will calculate how many available IPs we can get it. So this is a simple formula which can be used to get the available IPs. As we know, the IPv4 addresses has the 4 segments of 8 bits, so which comes to 32. Now in this case, our 22 is our subnet. If you minus 32 minus 22 will be 10. It's 2 power 10. Now we will calculate the 2 power 10, which comes to 1024 addresses. In this, 0 and 255 will not be used. So you will have a 1022 IP addresses which are usable. Now we will calculate the net mask value for 22. Okay, take this as an example. Okay, we have 8 bits, 62 bit, 24 and 32. I have divided into 8 bits. This is the CADR range which is provided. The subnet is 22. The net mask is 255.255.255.0. We will see how we get it. Say it is 22 is our mask. We will put substitute 8 bits here. So I have put 8 bits here. Same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bits here. Now in this case, I have put 16. It will be 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And the next 2 bits available will be 0. The same we will put here as 8 bits for 0. Now we will substitute this. If it's all 1, it will be 255, and this will be 0. Now we will calculate the third segment. In this case, we have to substitute in this table. Say we have a 6 fixed bytes and 2 available bytes. So this is fixed, 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 and this is fixed. The first 6 is a fixed one, and next 2 is available, which can change. So if we calculate this all things, it will be coming as 252. So this will be substituted here. This is the net mask value 255, 255, 252.0. Now we will divide the IPs between the public subnet and the private subnets. If you, in this case, if you take the public subnet and the private subnet DB will need less IPs, but the private subnet app DB app zone will need more IP addresses. I will divide the IP ranges based on my needs. There are many useful tools available in the internet to calculate the CADR ranges. This is one of the tools which is useful to calculate the subnet mask. I have entered the network range here. Okay, these are the subnet mask, the address range, and the useful IPs. As I have informed before, we have 1022 available IPs. Now I will divide the IPs between the subnets. Okay, now I have divided into 2. Say for example, I will use 510 IPs for my AppDB zone. So I will leave as it is. I will divide this. Okay, now I have divided equally the other subnet for my web and DB. In this range, I can use this subnet for my web and this subnet for my web availability zone 2. And same ways, this one I can use it for my DB and this for another DB availability zone. This IP range I can equally divide between two availability zones. By this way, you can easily allocate the network ranges available to you based on your needs. If you want to revert back or join, you can easily join. If you see, if I click join, it will be again joined together to the old IPs. I have allocated and updated in the sheet, which are the IP address range, which is allocated to the public subnet, private subnet, and the private subnet DB based on this. In the same way, if you want more IPs, you can get the new subnet masks. Say I have updated 16 here, which provides me 65,534 IPs. From there, I can divide more. For if you have a large environment, you can get the subnet mask based on that, and you will get more IPs.